Hello everybody, my name's John and welcome to our channel. Today we are doing LED lights. I'll be honest with you, I have never done them before. And I am certainly not doing this set with all the connections. The reason being that I do not have the connector going into the receiver. Remember that these are joint ESCs and receivers, so there is no connection for these and I don't want to start messing around. But what I did have to do right off the bat is we have the Q903 here, and this is the 144001. The connector in here I did not have, but I remember that on the front lights here it had the similar connector that came out of the Q903 there. So let me just get rid of that. So I've cut that off. I never did like those little lights at the front anyway, but I really should have looked at the connectors before ordering. So keep that in mind if you are to order some LED strips. But this one obviously fits directly into the ESC there. So we've got a connector, fabulous. Now, let me move that out of the way and show you what I've done on this. I did pre-cut the holes just to save time and not make this video hours and hours long. However, I made a boo-boo. And it was just brain fart deluxe. I was thinking about something else and I went one level too far on this. Now, there's two sizes of LEDs that I'm using right now. The white ones are the, let me get the other white one, the white 5mm, and the blue ones are 3mm. And take note of that fact because that will dictate which of these you use. If you see, the white ones will use the larger one and the blue ones use the smaller one. So if you see on this side here, I've actually got one of the smaller ones already fitted. Fits well, great. Unfortunately, because I wasn't paying attention, I went down one level too far and made that hole into a 6mm hole. So that one fits lovely in it, the bigger one, but obviously I need it to be the smaller one. So let me take that off. That goes there. Big, there we go. So this is the blue one. I thought the blue ones could mount up here and the white ones here. So this one obviously is too big. It's just going to wobble around. So what I thought I'll do, and show you guys how to do it as well, is you feed it in. And you put the LED in the other side because that's supposed to sort of lock it into place, but as you see the hole is too big, so I'm just going to use some hot glue, burn my finger, and hopefully that'll hold all of that into place. I just have to make sure it's in position before I glue it. Right. Uh-oh. Right, first thing I did was put it right on my finger. Brilliant, huh? Yeah. Let that cool. Get it off your finger. While I'm waiting for that to cool, if you'd like to hit the like button, obviously if you like the video, please do, and subscribe as well. We love having new people subscribe. It obviously helps us as well. The channel has been growing, slowly but surely, which is a good sign. Okay, you see that's now in position with the LED already in. Okay, I'll take that out and show you how to fit that. Again, all they do is push through, clip, and then the other blue one goes in. Come to the other side, and that's what it's supposed to look like if you drill the hole properly. So that's the two blue ones. Then we've got these bigger ones. I thought will be the lights sort of at the front-ish. In the kit that I got, well, the two kits that I got, that both of them didn't have the correct sizes. This is just 2 blue LED strips, and these also contain other colours. The other colours are orange and red, but I thought because I want to install these blue ones as well, I thought the blue lights at the top would look quite cool. So I'm just going to do a quick mash up with all the wires. I'm going to cut these suitably so when I do decide to use this at some point, I've still got these connectors. Right, so that one and that one is pushed in, so clip in. And clip in. There you go. Not exactly hard, was it? Now to wire it all together. I'll come back to that because I need to make a decision on where to put the LED strips. Let's get them out first. I assume that they're just supposed to snap. I assume because it's metal that you can curve them. That's handy. What's going on? Oh, it is just a big strip of metal. Yay. Okay. Now, obviously you can't have them right on the bottom because they will just get scratched. You can see that anyway. But then I thought, well, could I not have them sort of slightly at the side? They're still going to get scuffed up, but I thought that would be alright. But then thinking about it, I don't want to damage them straight away. So then I thought, why don't I put them there? At the side, out of harm's way. And now that I know that we can bend these around, that could be the smartest thing to do. Or we could put them inside, sort of along that edge there, and obviously then the light would reflect through the body itself, but also come through the gaps at the bottom. It's hard to know what would look best. That would probably look best, just because there's better mounting points. If I bend these, is it going to break the bits inside? Okay, listen, they don't fit anyway, do they? So, and I can't imagine I can just cut through them. You probably can, but I don't know. If you can, please sort of note that in the comments below. If I do that on the second one, so if I bend it about there, no, they just snap off, I think. That felt very snappy. Actually, do have a battery here. Where was that connector? That. Just quickly put this in and see if bending it slightly, in fact, breaks it. Red to red, black to black. Make sure there are no strands loose, like what there are. And let's see if by bending that, it snapped it. It's very humid here today, so my hands are quite sweaty. Probably not the best time to be doing anything electrical. It's not like it's going to hurt me, but I don't want it to damage the electronics if I can avoid it. Yes, it did snap it. May as well just continue with that then. Turn that off. I'll take the battery out. Right, so now I can actually just do it to size, can't I? Case still needs to fit on, so it can't go beyond that edge there. And it's also got the flick at the back here, so it has to be pretty much exact to that. So I'm going to do it to that LED. Yep, that looks like it will fit. So, have to do the other side the same. I must admit, having metal LEDs is not very good, is it? At least with the one that's sort of on the roll, you can just put it exactly where you want it. Pretty cool. Right. I'll save all of these connectors for later. That's what happens when you try and do it the easy way. Those. Okay, I just have to go and get some sticky tape. Okay, brought the tape to stick the LED strips along the side. I've got one of these just to tidy up all the connectors there. However, when I was grabbing this tape, I'm wondering, is this the best thing to stick these onto the sides, this being metal? So I wonder if I should instead use super glue. My epoxy has run out, so I don't know, let me just think about that as I'm doing the other jobs. The reason I've opted for tape is that if I don't like the position, it's a lot easier to move than obviously unsticking super glue. Or adhesive, whatever adhesive you've got at home, obviously. This is obviously the connector that goes into the ESC. Trying to get the excess wire out the way. That seems as good a place as any to hold it. Cable tie from the pack to hold it down. Okay. I'm going to have to find some way to waterproof it all, but that's not a problem. I do have a hot glue gun anyway. So what do you reckon? Work, yes or no? Yes on the LED strips, no on those. Oh yes, does work on those. Oh, loose connection methinks. Oh yes. Always double check your connections, John. What? Naughty boy. I've not really left myself enough room here. I should pull that back a little bit more. In fact, let's do that now. That should be enough just to get it around the corner now. Really? It's not enough for it to grip onto. Problem is, trying to do it for camera is not the best way to actually look at it and do it. Right. You're gonna have to excuse me that my hands are gonna be in the way. Yes, finally. That seems a little bit better. There we go. How cool is that? Right. So, it's light outside right now, and this video has to be uploaded for 5 o'clock today, and the time is now 10 o'clock. So I obviously don't have night time to drive it, but I'm hoping that in our bathroom with the curtain shut that it'll be dark enough to show you the effects on this. Let me just put the battery in while you guys are here so that you can see that everything still fits. Come and get the battery in, that's a good sign, isn't it? That's what they call a nice tight fit. Maybe a little bit too tight. Okay. There we go. Very cool. Right, okay, I will set up for the night driving. See you soon.